Thank you all for joining. We will be starting in just a moment. As a reminder, as you are entering from the waiting room, please do remain on mute unless or until you are presenting or providing testimony before the board. We'll give just another moment to clear the waiting room.
Hi.
Hello, thank you for being with us. And again, if we could just ask folks to please remain on mute unless or until you are presenting or providing testimony before the board. Good morning. This is a hearing before the Licensing Board for the City of Boston. Today is Wednesday, January 28th, 2026. Today's hearing is being held pursuant to temporary amendments to the open meeting law. That is what allows us to meet virtually. Today's hearing is being recorded and will be posted to the City of Boston's website. Before I review procedural matters, I will introduce Chairwoman of the Board, Kathleen Joyce.
Thank you, Danny. Good morning. My name is Kathleen Joyce. I'm Chair of the Boston Licensing Board. Today, I'm also joined by Commissioner Liam Curran and Commissioner Kiana Saxon.
Thank you. Please ensure that your audio and visuals are working properly if you will be presenting before the board this morning. We'll call each item in the order that it appears on this morning's agenda, with one exception, just for a brief piece of housekeeping. Item number 15 on this morning's agenda, that is the transfer from Elasti Corp. Napper Tandy's to LH Rosendale La Hacienda, will be continued to February 11th. If anybody is here to testify on that item, we will accept testimony at licensingboard@boston.gov or during the hearing on February 11th. Once I call the items on this morning's agenda into the record, I will ask who is present on behalf of the applicant. You'll make a brief presentation regarding your proposal, followed by questions by the chair and commissioners. Following questions, there will be an opportunity for testimony, beginning with elected officials or their representatives. For members of the general public wishing to provide testimony, please limit your testimony to 2 minutes, and please state your name, address, and affiliation, if any. We'll begin with the first item on this morning's agenda, calling item number 1, Golden Stones LLC, doing business as Finn Coffee House, located at 20 Western Ave in Boston. Has applied for a common victular license to be exercised on the above. 428 square foot coffee house consisting of approximately 319 square feet of dedicated retail space and 109 square feet of storage space, including 1 full kitchen and shared food court seating for 101 patrons on the first floor of the David Rubenstein Treehouse. Manager Tran Huyen. Hours of operation 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Yes, good morning. My name is Mei Hui Hu. I represent the applicant.
Great, thank you. If you could please just briefly present the proposed concept to the board.
Yes, this is the operator, actually, this is their second location. They have a very successful deli cafe operation in downtown Boston. And because they're so successful, they were noticed by the Harvard University's real estate development team. And so they were roped in to participate in the new treehouse that is still being constructed at 20 Western Avenue. There are at least 2 individual vendors. My client only occupy one of the designated vending area on the first floor food court. We are offering the same type of cafe, quick service, grab and go type of service, and the seatings are provided by the landlord, which is located in the first floor common area in the food court. We are very excited about the project. We met with the Neighborhood Association, ACA, on December 17, and we were well received. We got a lot of encouragement, and it is in a very beautiful building, and we're excited to get going on this project.
Thank you very much for joining us and for that explanation. And your hours are going to be 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I have no questions. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon?
No questions, thank you.
None for me, thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Good morning, Siggy Johnson with the Office of Neighborhood Services. This location has very few residential abutters. The applicant met with the Alston Civic Association. Our office is unaware of any concerns from the community at this time. That background judgment is deferred to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Calling item number 2, Aya Pizza LLC, doing business as Red Line Pizza, located at 580 to 582 Dorchester Ave in South Boston. Holder of a common victualler license has petitioned to change the closing hours of the licensed business from currently 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. to 2 a.m. with delivery and mobile pickup at the door only, available from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
I am. My name is Hamza Abdul. I'm the son-in-law of the owner, Mahrous Ramadan.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdul. If you could please just briefly present the proposed change to the board.
Absolutely. So I know with previously Red Line has used to be open until 2 a.m., but a lot of the things that was occurring at the time was they were allowing, I would say, customers come in or wait for the food or order from there. So because of that, the times was actually restricted. It was taken away where it was where now it's like they've actually been closing at 10. So what we're hoping to do now is like with me kind of stepping in the past couple of months to be more intentional with the relationship that we have with the community, making sure that the owners are following through. It's like, so from 11 to 2, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m., we're making sure that we hire a security at the door that is no longer going to allow anybody to kind of come in to the restaurant, because I feel like that's where a lot of the issues was starting. Right now, what we're hoping to do with that is like as their orders are ready, it'll be brought to them at the door. That way, no one is really hanging out inside based on after they provide like what their order number is.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Abdul, for joining us. I just want to be clear. So anyone who is queuing up outside waiting for the order, they previously ordered online, or they're waiting for like a Uber Eats or something?
Correct. It would only be for delivery, actually. So it would
Okay.
only be delivery. So it would be, yep, it would be ordered beforehand. So that way, no one's actually coming into the restaurant anymore to order anything pickup wise. So it'll all be delivery.
Okay. A couple more questions. Can you tell me about the community process? And I would like you to submit this plan to us in writing so we can have it on file.
Absolutely. I can do that to actually end of today. So one of the things that we also did was we made sure, like we reached out to the Civic Association as well. I was actually tapped in, I would say, over the summer because the person that was in charge recently of building and maintaining that relationship with the community wasn't doing what they were supposed to do. So as me being the son-in-law, once I saw that my wife was being, kind of affected by this, stepped in to kind of help out to see what's been going on. So now we joined the board, or not the board, we joined the Civic Association. So we'll be in attendance. We've communicated with the leadership group over there as well to see like, hey, what are some of the things that have been going on? What are the areas of improvement that we need to do? We also have a new building owner as well. So one of the steps that we're doing is we're just making sure that everybody is on the same page when it comes to following through with this, instead of more so like one person kind of just saying like, yes, we'll do this, and then that communication not following through.
Okay, thank you. I don't have any other questions. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
No questions at this time. Thank you.
No questions for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Siggy Johnson with the Office of Neighborhood Services. This applicant has completed the community process. Our office hosted an abutters meeting on December 2nd, at which no concerns were raised. The applicant's been in communication with the Andrew Square Civic Association. They have submitted a letter to the board indicating they do not object to this request. That background further judgment is deferred to the board. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I see a hand raised as well from Sydney from Council Fund's office.
Thank you, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. This is Sydney Scanlon from Councillor Flynn's office. Councillor Flynn would like to go on record in support due to feedback from neighbors in the Andrew Square Civic Association on the new and extended hours of 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. for delivery only. Councillor Flynn supports this change for delivery only. Neighbors reported new management conducting a thorough community process and working in good faith on quality of life issues with the Andrew Square Civic Association. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter?
I just want to comment, Mr. Abdul, you've done great work to get this support because we've worked for a long time with this establishment, and this is the type of cooperation we've been looking for.
Listen, with the weather we've been having this week, that's probably the greatest news I've had. So I appreciate you for that. We'll make sure we continue to follow through.
Thank you. And are there any further questions from the board on this item?
I just wanted to say one word. I'm the new property owner there, and I bought the building back in August, so I have a significant financial and reputational stake. And I've worked with Hamza and the existing ownership to make sure that their plan is going to be acceptable going forward, and that they have the right management. And I have full confidence that they'll deliver on their plan and make sure that delivery only will happen from 11 to 2 a.m. You know, I believe they've changed management during those hours. I had concerns myself, given I have residential tenants upstairs, and I believe that they have the right plan going forward, and they've gotten the support of folks in the neighborhood, despite some problems in the past. So I just wanted to kind of give my support, and I will be working in tandem with them to make sure that any expansion of the hours is done so in the right way.
Thank you, Mr. Lang, for that testimony. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Great. And Mr. Abdul, if you could just forward that late night operation plan to the board as soon as you're able, I'll make sure it's shared with the commissioners. Thank you. And the board will take this matter under advisement. Calling item number 3, HM Boston LLC, doing business as Bistro du Midi, located at 272 Boylston Street. Holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from Jamie Campos to Errol Joseph, who's present on behalf of the applicant.
Hi, Danny. Good morning, Chairman Joyce, Commissioners, and Secretary Green. Margo Gillis from McDermott, Quilty, Miller, and Hanley here on behalf of the licensee HM Boston LLC, doing business as Bistro du Midi. I am joined by Errol Joseph, the proposed manager of record. Mr. Joseph has been with Bistro du Midi for over 2 years. He was previously the food and beverage director at Marabou Inn and Spa and is a veteran of the restaurant industry, and has been supervising the sale and service of alcohol for more than 30 years. He is a citizen of the United States, a resident of Plymouth, Massachusetts, and he is familiar with the laws of the Commonwealth, the rules of the ABCC, and this board for the sale and service of alcohol. We would like to thank the board for hearing this application today and would be happy to answer any questions you may have. Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Gillis, and thank you for joining us, Mr. Joseph. With that, I have no questions. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon?
No questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
None for me either. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Calling item number 4, Wan Shi LLC, doing business as Zhu, located at 903 to 905 Boylston Street. Holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from Yan Juan Duan to Elian Chen. Attorney Tom Miller. Attorney Miller.
Thank you, Secretary Green. Good morning, Madam Chair. Good morning, Commissioners. Tom Miller from McDermott, Quilty, Miller, and Hanley here on behalf of the applicant. I'm joined today by Ms. Ellie Chen. Ms. Chen is a United States citizen, a resident of Newton. She is familiar with the laws of the Commonwealth, the rules of the ABCC, and this board for the sale and service of alcohol. She's worked in the restaurant industry for more than 30 years in various part-time positions, including working as a host as well as overseeing front of house operations when needed. Her current role includes the supervision of front of house servers, hosts, and other staff, as well as various administrative requirements in order to get this restaurant open and operating. She is qualified to hold this position, and we appreciate you hearing this application today. Thank you for that. And we're happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you, Attorney Miller. Thank you, Ms. Chen, for joining us. I don't have any questions. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon?
No questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 5, BPM Events LLC, doing business as Boston Public Market, located at 100 Hanover Street. Holder of a common victual or 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from Philip Frateroli to Aaron Devoria, who is present on behalf of the applicant.
Good morning, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. Excuse me, Dennis Quilty, attorney representing the licensee of BPM Events. This is the Boston Public Market. With us this morning, the proposed new manager of record, Aaron Devoria, as well as Cheryl Cronin, who's the chief executive of the market. Mr. Devoria is a U.S. citizen, a Mass resident. His experience in the food and beverage industry and is aware and follow the rules and regulations of this board and the ABCC with regard to the sale and service of alcohol. Other than that, no other changes proposed, and we are happy to take any of your questions here this morning. I don't see Mr. Devoria, but
he's right here.
There he is.
Right here.
There he is. Thank you. Good morning, sir. The board may have some questions for you. Just hold on.
Thank you, Attorney Quilty. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Devoria. What is your experience in the food and beverage industry?
I worked for several years in New York at seafood restaurant and a bar known as Spring Lounge. I was the front of house manager at the restaurant for about 10 years.
And Mr. Devoria currently serves as the market operations manager for the Boston Public Market.
Okay, and you'll be on premise how many hours a week?
40 plus hours.
Okay. All right. With that, I have no questions. Commissioner Curran, Commissioner Saxon?
No questions. Thank you.
None from me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling items 6 and 7, Star Market Company, Inc., doing business as Star Market at 90 Causeway Street, and Shaw's Supermarkets, Inc., doing business as Star Market at 53 Huntington Ave. Holders of 2 retail package store all alcoholic beverages licenses have petitioned for a change of officers and directors. Attorney Nick Zazula. Attorney Zazula.
Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Yep, Attorney Nick Zazula, also McDermott, Quilty, Miller, and Hanley. I'll keep the parade going this morning. I also want to note that my 4th grader was very excited that my agenda items were number 6 and 7. So thank you for doing that for me. This is a change of officers and directors for both of these licensees. This is just an administrative change, removing Robert Backus as president and director, adding and removing Bradley Beckstrom also as secretary. And in their place, adding Robert Larson as president and director, and Marilyn Beardsley as secretary. So we filed this amendment application for both Star Markets and Shaw's for these 2 locations. Just looking to update your records to have them current with what's on file with the Secretary of State. Rest of the names on the liquor license will remain the same. No operational changes to the store. Otherwise, manager of record remains the same, layout, hours, etc. So strictly an administrative update and change for both of these. Happy to answer any questions that the board may have. And thank you.
Thanks, Attorney Zazula. I have no questions. Commissioners, do you have any?
I do not. Thank you.
None from me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on these items 6 or 7? Seeing none, the board will take these under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 8, Harvard Club of Boston, located at 374 to 380 Commonwealth Ave. Holder of a club all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for a change of officers directors. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Good morning, Chairman Joyce, Commissioners, and Secretary Green. Margot Gillis from McDermott, Quilty, Miller, and Hanley, 28th State Street in Boston, here on behalf of the licensee. We are here to update the officers and directors to substitute Edward Matson Sybil Jr. in place of Debbie Millen. He has been previously approved by this board and the ABCC. This update will not affect the day-to-day operations of the licensee, and this establishment will continue to run in the manner to which the board and the Back Bay community have become accustomed. Thank you for hearing this application, and I would be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you very much. I don't have any questions at this time. Commissioners, do you?
I do not. Thank you.
No questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 9, High Street TRS LLC, doing business as High Street Place located at 100 High Street. Holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for the approval of a management agreement between High Street TRS LLC, doing business as High Street Place, and Stack and Schmear LLC. Attorney Adam Barnowski. Attorney Barnowski.
Thank you, Attorney Green. Good morning, Madam Chair, Commissioner Saxon and Curran. For the record, Adam Barnowski, attorney with RIW with the business address of 255 State Street in Boston. I am here on behalf of High Street TRS LLC, doing business as High Street Place. Also in attendance today is Abigail O'Donnell, the owner and operator of Stack and Schmear LLC. This is an application for Stack and Schmear to operate under a new management agreement at High Street Place. As the board will recall, High Street Place has several designated vendor spaces which operate under management agreements that have been approved by this board and the ABCC. Ms. O'Donnell is already approved by this board to operate under a management agreement at High Street Place under WHB LLC, doing business as Wheelhouse. Her new concept, Stack and Schmear, will be the newest addition to the food hall, and they will prepare a variety of bagels, cream cheeses, salads, and a variety of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. She is the sole owner and operator of the management entity, and she'll oversee all daily operations of the vendor. The management agreement before the board today is on the same form and similar terms as the agreements that were previously approved by the board. And with the exception of this new vendor, there are no other changes to the food hall. We are happy to answer any questions you might have.
Thank you, Attorney Barnowski. I don't have any questions at this time. Thank you for joining us, Ms. O'Donnell. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon?
No questions. Thank you.
No questions from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 10, SMG Newbury Restaurant LLC, doing business as Serafina, located at 235A Newbury Street. Holder of a common victular 7-day wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license has petitioned to change the classification of its license to a restricted all alcoholic beverages license pursuant to the authority contained in the newly passed Chapter 138, Section 12D. Secondly, the applicant has also petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from Jonathan Brackman to Brian Sayers, who is present on behalf of the applicant.
Thank you, Secretary Green, and good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Attorney Ryan Gazda on behalf of the licensee. With me on the call as well as Brian Sayers, who is the new proposed manager of record for this location. First and foremost, this is an application seeking to change the license category for the existing restaurant Serafina on Newbury Street from beer, wine, and cordials to be upgraded to an all-alcohol license. As the board is aware, this is an existing full-service Italian restaurant that's been in operation at this location since approximately 2018 and has 74 seats indoors and 50 seats outdoors on a seasonal outdoor patio. In terms of hours of operation, it does have a 1 a.m. interior closing hour and a 10 p.m. patio closing hour, both of which will be remaining the same, and there are no operational changes proposed by way of this application other than the license upgrade. Originally in hopes of securing a new all-alcohol license under the 2024 legislation, the licensee did previously host an ONS abutters meeting and met with the Neighborhood Association of Back Bay to discuss the implementation of a license upgrade at this property. There was no opposition received from the community at that time. We did recently reach out to them before filing this application, if you will, and there were no concerns raised at that time as well. We likewise received support from the Back Bay Association as well. The license upgrade would effectively allow the restaurant to serve the types of cocktails that their customers have been asking for, which are craft cocktails that would pair well with the types of cuisine served at the restaurant. So this will help the restaurant have additional flexibility in terms of their liquor program to remain competitive along Newbury Street, given the vast number of restaurants that are in the area. In addition to the change of category, we're also asking for a change of the manager of record as well. Mr. Sayers is a U.S. citizen, a Massachusetts resident, is familiar with the rules and regulations regarding the sale and service of alcohol, and does have experience in the industry, having previously served as general manager for several other establishments in the city of Boston in excess of 10 years. Briefly, just with respect to public need for the upgrade at this property, this stretch of Newbury Street is visited by quite literally thousands of tourists each and every year, and there have also been recent residential developments in the Back Bay, which have brought more year-round residents as well. We also feel that both the 2024 legislation and the recent legislation concerning the license upgrades also underscore a public need and want for these types of licenses being all alcohol, and we feel that Serafina is a qualified applicant. So having said that, we're certainly happy to answer any questions that you all have this morning.
Thank you, Attorney Gazda. I'd just like to say this is our first application for one of the new upgrades since we passed our regulations. Thank you for establishing the public need for this upgrade. I'm curious, just in my own notes, I know you mentioned it. When did you go through the process to apply for the all alcohol license in the first place?
In terms of our outreach meetings, we met with ONS on October 8th of 2024 and NAB on October 7th of 2024. And off the top of my head, my assumption would be that the actual hearing was probably not held until sometime after that, but roughly, late 2024, early 2025.
Great, thanks. And just to confirm, you and your client realized that this would be a restricted all alcohol license?
Understood, yes.
Okay. I have no questions at this time. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon.
No questions.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Siggy Johnson with the Office of Neighborhood Services. This applicant underwent a community process in pursuit of an all alcohol license. They had an abutters meeting and met with the Neighborhood Association of the Back Bay, neither of which resulted in any concerns being raised. Our office defers judgment to the board on this matter. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 11, Nightlight Cafe LLC, doing business as 89 Charles, located at 89 Charles Street, holder of a common victular 7-day wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license, has petitioned to change the classification of its license to a restricted all alcoholic beverages license pursuant to the authority contained in Chapter 138, Section 12D. Attorney Elizabeth Pisano. Attorney Pisano.
Good morning, Madam Chair, Commissioners, Attorney Green, Elizabeth Pisano from Upton, Connell, and Devlin on behalf of the applicant, Nightlight Cafe, DBA 89 Charles. With me today is Gennaro Riccio. He is the owner and manager of record. We are applying to upgrade its existing beer and wine and cordials license to a restricted all alcoholic beverages license. Gennaro has demonstrated a longstanding intent to operate with a full beverage program. He began pursuing an all alcohol license for over a year now. We were before the board in November of 2024 for a new all alcohol license pursuant to the 2024 legislation, which was not ultimately issued. So we're here again. Since opening the restaurant with a beer, wine, and cordials license, Gennaro has experienced a strong and consistent success with a loyal base of neighborhood patrons and tourists. But as the business has become established, Gennaro has seen clear and recurring customer demand for a broader beverage offering, particularly the classic cocktails that cannot be provided under the current license category. This application aligns with the legislative intent behind the new restricted licenses. It will support an established responsible operator and allow him to meet a market demand without negatively impacting their surrounding neighborhood. Granting this license to Gennaro would also allow him to keep pace and enable the restaurant to stay competitive in a crowded industry in a very busy and booming Beacon Hill area. It'll afford him as a small business owner with a small square footage of restaurant space the opportunity and support growth without the high upfront costs associated with an all alcohol license. Lastly, and it will broaden and attract a wider audience, benefiting the restaurant and the local economy. This request does not involve any change to the nature of the business. There is no request to extend the hours. The capacity will remain the same. There is no request to add entertainment. All operations to remain the exact same. The ownership and management remain the exact same, and all responsible alcohol service policies will continue unchanged. We met with Beacon Hill Civic Association last year before we came before the board for the new all alcohol license, and we received their support 8-2. I did reach out to the neighborhood liaison and Beacon Hill Civic this past fall just to give them the heads up and see if they wanted to hold any additional meetings for this application, which they did not require. I can get those specific dates of when we met with them back in 2024. I believe it was like the end of summer 2024. I'm happy to email those specific dates over to you. But for those reasons, we respectfully request the board's approval for this, and we thank you for your time and consideration.
Thank you, Attorney Pisano, for joining us, and thank you, Mr. Riccio, for joining us too. I have no questions. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon?
No questions. Thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Siggy Johnson with the Office of Neighborhood Services. This applicant underwent a community process in pursuit of an all alcohol license. Our office hosted an abutters meeting on October 29th, 2024, and the applicant has also met with the Beacon Hill Civic Association. No concerns were raised during that process. Our office defers judgment to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? And the board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Calling item number 12, Bop Productions LLC, doing business as Bebop, located at 1116 Boylston Street. Holder of a common victular 7-day wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license, has petitioned to change the classification to a restricted all alcoholic beverages license pursuant to the authority contained in Chapter 138, Section 12D. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
I'm present, Noreen Maloney, from Bop Productions, operating as the Bebop.
Thank you, Ms. Maloney.
So-
You are welcome to present your proposed change to the board.
Perfect. We're a live music bar right in the middle of Fenway with also an Irish bar. We have been in the area for 9 years. I've actually worked there for the 9 years that we've been there, and we've built up a great relationship with the people of Fenway between Berkeley College of Music. Then we have the neighbours around the area, and then we're lucky we're in a big area with tourists being so close to Fenway Park. I met with the Fenway Civic Association. They gave us positive feedback regarding us changing this liquor license, and then we plan to just operate regular hours. We do 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. and then same with our entertainment schedule. Nothing would be changing with regards to that. We have the operating seasonal patio also, and we just plan to continue with obviously the laws of the Commonwealth and follow the rules of the ABCC. If we're to upgrade this, it's just going to be a good opportunity for us to expand our cocktail menu and just to give some people obviously that have been looking for different things on the menu to be able to sell them then, rather than turn business away because we don't have this full liquor license. That's it really. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Ms. Maloney. Great job explaining what you would like to do with this upgrade. I have no questions. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you for your time.
Any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials and their representatives?
Yes, Siggy Johnson with the Office of Neighborhood Services. This applicant completed the community process. The applicants submitted a informational leaflet or provided an informational leaflet to all abutters in a 300-foot radius, which solicited no comments to our office. The applicant met with the Fenway Civic Association, which did not raise any concerns. That background, our office defers judgment to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Calling item number 13, Witchcraft LLC, doing business as New England Wicked Craft Company, located at 54 Salem Street. holder of a common victual or 7-day wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license, has petitioned to change the classification of its license to a restricted all alcoholic beverages license pursuant to the authority contained in Chapter 138, Section 12D. And the applicant has also petitioned to change the corporate name of the licensed business from Witchcraft LLC to Wicked Craft Co. LLC. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Good morning and thank you. Steve Bassan, I represent Wicked Craft as the general manager.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bassan. You may please present the proposed changes to the board.
Thank you. So we're here today looking to upgrade our current beer, wine, and cordial license to a restricted all alcohol license. A little bit about Wicked Craft, just to give you some context. We are a full service restaurant serving dinner and brunch. However, when we opened over 4 years ago, coming out of the pandemic, we looked around in the North End. We're located in the North End, Salem Street. Looked around in the North End at all the other incredible restaurants, a lot of Italian restaurants, with an emphasis on a wine program. And we wanted to do something different. And so we've become very popular, despite our full food service, become very popular for our cocktail program. And the only reason that's been possible is because we have very talented people working with us who have been able to maximize our current beer, wine, and cordial license. However, we constantly have comments and demand for a higher quality liquor. People with a more mature palate are not interested in consuming flavored alcohols. There's a big emphasis on wanting drinks that aren't so sugary. Additionally, we're able to carry some hard seltzers. However, we can't carry very popular things like high noons with our current license. And we're looking to upgrade it to better service the neighborhood with these new products, but also to increase the quality of our cocktail program. We take great pride in our program, and we're really looking to put our best foot forward and increase the quality of our current cocktails. Additionally, we had somebody else managing the restaurant early on, and so the corporate name change, I was under the impression, had already been completed. So I'm here today to bring that up to date and make sure we're in compliance. We have met with the North End Waterfront Neighborhood Council, as well as the North End Waterfront Residents Association on January 8th, and then again on January 12th. They voted to support this item. So we are here today, looking to better service the neighborhood and increase the quality of our product, as we hope to continue to be a part of the neighborhood for the future. So thank you for your consideration, and if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Thank you, Mr. Bassan, for joining us, and thank you for your patience. I know you have been waiting for quite some time to get your application heard before us. I know you've attended more than 1 or 2 of our office hours, so we're happy to see you before us today. With that, I really have no questions. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Hello, Madam Chair, members of the board. My name is Eva Jones, representing the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. Regarding 54 Salem Street, our office defers to the board's judgment. A community process was conducted, including an abutters meeting held on 1/13/26 that was very lightly attended by the North End community, and no concerns were expressed. The proposal was also reviewed with both the civic associations, NURA and UNIC, both at their meetings on 1/8 and 1/12/2026, and both associations expressed support about the proposal. At this time, the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services defers to the board's judgment. Thank you, everyone, for your time and consideration.
Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Gabriela Ramirez here on behalf of Boston City Councilor Gabriela Coletta Zapata's office. At this time, the council would like to go on the record in support of this proposal.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Calling item number 14, Scaffo Inc., doing business as Carmelina's, located at 307 to 309 Hanover Street. Holder of a common victual or 7-day wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license has petitioned to change the classification to a restricted all alcoholic beverages license pursuant to the authority contained in Chapter 138, Section 12D. Attorney Tom Miller. Attorney Miller.
Thank you again, Secretary Green. Good morning again, Madam Chair, Commissioners. Tom Miller from McDermott, Quilty, Miller and Hanley here on behalf of the applicant, Carmelina's. I'm joined today by Damian DePaula, Carmelina's owner and executive chef. As Secretary Green said, this is an application to change from the category from wine and malt beverages with cordials to an all alcoholic beverage license. This is in response to requests by their patrons and customers over many years. They've requested things like martinis, Manhattans, or a nice bourbon to enjoy with their meal. For some people, just a glass of limoncello isn't enough. They want something a little more substantive as part of to complement the high quality food that Damien and Carmelinas have offered. They've been operating for more than 14 years with great success. They offer traditional Sicilian food with modern as a modern Italian cuisine with fresh pasta and seafood. Just to speak to the quality of their operation, they were recently recognized by the Michelin Guide, as well as one of Yelp's top 100 places to eat in the country this year. Damien has been in the restaurant industry for more than 40 years. Prior to opening Carmelinas, he owned and operated a restaurant with an all alcoholic beverages license for 25 years. He understands how to operate this type of restaurant in this type of environment successfully and without incident, which is how he has operated throughout his whole career. As part of this application, there are no changes proposed. The floor plan isn't changing. The seating isn't changing. We're not proposing to change the hours of operation or the closing time. Similar to other applicants today before the board, we met with Nura and Nunick in 2024 while pursuing an all alcoholic beverages license created by the legislation of that year. During those meetings, we were successful in receiving the support from both groups. We reached out to both of them again in advance of the hearing today and reaffirmed that support. The need for this license is shown by both the customer's requests and the public support for this application, as well as the high quality of operations of both the restaurant itself and Damien as an operator. The addition of the all alcoholic license here will add an amenity for Carmelinas that customers have been asking for, and will complement the high quality food and wonderful atmosphere that has been existing there for almost 15 years. We want to thank the board for hearing this application today and are happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you, Attorney Miller. Thank you for joining us, Mr. DiPaolo.
Thank you.
Technically our first North End license application upgrade, so we're happy to see you before us today. I have no questions. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify in this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Hello, Madam Chair, members of the board. My name is Eva Jones, representing the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services regarding 307 Hanover Street. Our office differs with the board's judgment. A community process was conducted, including an abutters meeting held on 10/9/24 that was not attended by any North End community members. The proposal was also reviewed by both the civic associations, NERA and UNIC, at their meetings in the fall of 2024. NERA provided a formal letter of non-opposition submitted to the board, and UNIC has also expressed non-opposition to the proposal. At this time, the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services defers to the board's judgment on this matter. Thank you, everyone, for your time and consideration, and I can assure the board members that there are more alcohol license upgrades coming from the North End.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Gabriela Ramirez here on behalf of Boston City Councilor Gabriela Coletta Zapata's office. At this time, the council would like to go on the record in support of this proposal.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. As stated at the top of this hearing, item number 15 has been continued to the February 11th transactional hearing. Moving on, calling into the record item number 16, Sage Client 415 LLC, doing business as Hotel Commonwealth, located at 500 Commonwealth Ave. Holder of an in-holder all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to transfer the license from the above to Kenmore Square Hotel LLC, doing business as Hotel Commonwealth at the same location. Kevin Bowditch, manager, 2 a.m. closing hour. The applicant has also petitioned to update the description of the premise as follows: in whole of said hotel building, but to specifically exclude the Eastern Standard Restaurant Space, Hawthorne Lounge, Outdoor Patio, and Island Creek Oyster Bar Restaurant Space. 5-story hotel addition adjacent to the Hotel Commonwealth, located at the corner of Kenmore and Newbury Street. Addition of 3 levels of underground parking, 96 guest rooms, 8,000 square foot indoor and outdoor banquet space, totaling 134,000 square feet. Additionally, the applicant has petitioned for the approval of a management agreement between Kenmore Square Hotel LLC and White Truck LLC. Attorney Elizabeth Pisano. Attorney Pisano?
Good morning, Madam Chair, Commissioners, Attorney Green, Elizabeth Pisano again from Upton, Connell, and Devlin on behalf of the applicant. This application is for a transfer of the license from Sage Client 415 LLC to Kenmore Square Hotel LLC, which is the current property owner, to be exercised at the same location and in the exact same form. The proposed licensee is also seeking approval of a management agreement with White Truck LLC. With me today is Kevin Bowditch. He is the proposed manager of record, and John Gregory is one of the owners from the management company. The hotel is doing the transfer to put the license in the property owner's name per current ABCC custom and practice, and they are also taking the opportunity to bring on a new food and beverage provider. The management company is owned by two individuals, John Shore Gregory and Jeremy Seawall. They have years of experience in both managing and holding liquor licenses here in Boston, Cambridge, Brookline, and Burlington. The proposed manager of record, Kevin Bowditch, is a U.S. citizen. He's a Massachusetts resident, familiar with the rules and regulations relating to the sale of alcohol. He has nearly 15 years of experience in the food and beverage industry, including at this hotel since 2021 as the director of food and beverage and executive chef. Otherwise, there are no other changes to operations and nothing else is changing with the licensed premises. And we're happy to answer any questions that you have.
Thank you, Attorney Pisano. I have no questions at this time. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives? Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 17, Eddie V's Holdings LLC, doing business as Eddie V's, located at 800 Boylston Street, holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from the above to Craft Food Hall Project Holdings LLC, doing business as Craft Food Halls, 1 Post Office Square, located at 1 Post Office Square. Eric Edward Gurry, manager. Premise consists of in one large room on ground floor with various dining and seating areas, together with office space and storage, altogether comprised of 8,235 square feet, with 2 entrances and 6 exits, 2 a.m. closing hour. Secondly, the applicant has petitioned to pledge the license to 1 Post Office Square LLC. And finally, the applicant has petitioned for the removal of all former conditions listed on the license, which are all affiliated with the seller licensee's patio operations. Attorney Dennis Quilty. Attorney Quilty.
Good morning again. Attorney Green, I'm sorry. Madam Chair, members of the board, Dennis Quilty, attorney representing the applicant before you this morning. With us, Gardy Desrolo, who represents ownership, as well as Eric Gurry, who is the proposed manager of record. This is an application for creation of a food hall amenity at this downtown location, financial district location, very similar to applications that the board has approved at 1 Congress, Winthrop Square, the new South Station Tower, and International Place, wherein real estate entities have begun to try to create greater amenities for tenants in this post-COVID world. These operations have been very successful, and we hope this will be yet another that will help to bring and attract tenants and businesses to the financial district locations. The application has gone through the community process. We had an ONS abutters meeting on November 12th of 2025. The downtown residents confirmed that no meeting was required with them. They had no questions. And the bid, downtown bid, this was outside of their jurisdiction. So we have gone through the process. Mr. Gurry, proposed manager of record, is a Mass resident, lives in Billerica. He's a U.S. citizen. He has experience both in this craft food hall entity and other locations. And on that topic, the craft food halls have been approved for operations throughout the Commonwealth, Lexington, Waltham, Boxborough, Cambridge, and 2 locations in Boston by this board, the Moxie Hotel and the hotel at Soldiers Field Road. So they've got ample experience in the food and beverage business, and we think this will be a terrific addition to the financial district, and again, an opportunity for these property owners to entice and keep tenants in these downtown buildings, which is the city's goal as well. So we're happy to answer any questions. Mr. Gurry is here, and we thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you very much for that explanation, Attorney Quilty. And thank you for joining us, Mr. Gurry. I have no questions at this time. Commissioner Carr, Commissioner Saxon?
No questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Hello, Madam Chair, members of the board. My name is Eva Jones, representing the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. Regarding 1 Post Office Square, our office defers to the board's judgment. A community process was conducted, including an abutters meeting held on 11/12/25 that was not attended by any downtown community members. The proposal was also connected with the downtown residents, where they expressed no need for further questions. At this time, the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services defers to the board's judgment. Thank you, everyone, for your time and consideration.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, then the board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 18, MIA 18M Inc., doing business as Pomona Cafe 3, located at 18 Meridian Street in East Boston, has applied for a new common victular 7-day alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. The space encompasses approximately 2,500 square feet, distributed across the basement and first floor of the building. The first floor includes a bar area with 5 seats and a service area with tables and chairs for seated guests. Basement features an additional service area, 2 restrooms, as well as a storage room and refrigeration space to support operations. There are 2 entrances and 2 exits. Manager Elkin Villegas, closing time 12 a.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Good morning. My name is Dawson Cooper from Upton, Cannell, and Devlin. Here on behalf of the Pomona Cafe, who's applying for an on-premise all alcohol license. I'm joined by one of the owners and the manager of record, Elkin Villegas. Pomona Cafe will be going in at 18 Meridian Street. The restaurant will offer a healthy menu, providing quick and nutritious meals during the day for the lunch crowd and a more relaxed dining experience in the evening. The menu will be varied with options like simple seafood or pasta dishes to fresh salads and steaks. The public need at this location is a location in which a cocktail or glass of wine can be enjoyed along with a meal in a relaxed environment. The area has its fair share of nightclubs and late night establishments. The owner's opening a location in which members of the community can enjoy a nice meal and hopes to allow them to enjoy their favorite beverage along with that meal. The character and fitness of the applicant is established. This will be the 3rd Pomona location in Massachusetts, bringing with it its menu and environment. The ownership group is experienced and responsible and have no records of violations. The manager of record and owner, Elkin, is a United States citizen and a resident in Massachusetts. He has past experience in the food and beverage industry and is familiar with the rules and regulations of this board and the ABCC regarding the sale and service of alcohol. We have undergone a community process and met with the Maverick Central Neighborhood Association. Had no opposition during that process. With that, Elkin and I are happy to answer any questions you guys may have.
Thank you very much, Attorney Cooper. I just want to make sure. Did we cover the manager of record questions? I heard some of them. Mr.
Yeah.
Elkin, you're here. I mean, not Mr. Elkin, Mr. Villegas, is that right? You're here? Okay, thank you for joining us. Where are the other locations of your Pomona cafes?
Oh, Mr. Villegas, you're currently on mute. 1 second. Just asked you to unmute. Mr. Villegas, are you with us? Something should have just popped up on your screen to unmute. There we go.
The other location, one is in Winthrop, the other is in Swanscott.
Okay, great. With that, I have no questions. Commissioner Carr and Commissioner Saxon?
No questions. Thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Hello, Madam Chair, members of the board. My name is Eva Jones, representing the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. Regarding 18 Meridian Street, our office defers to the board's judgment. A community process was conducted, including an abutters meeting held on 10/22/25 that was not attended by any East Boston community members. The proposal was also reviewed by the Maverick Central Neighborhood Association at their meeting on 10/15/25. The association voted to support the proposal with a vote of 4 yes and 0 no's. At this time, the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services defers to the board's judgment on this matter. Thank you, everyone, for your time and consideration.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And finally, calling item number 19, Pedro's on Wheels LLC, doing business as Pedro's Kitchen, located at 85 to 91 Glenville Ave in Alston, has applied for a new common victualler 7-day wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license to be exercised on the above, a 3,200 square foot restaurant on 2 floors with 2 entrances and 3 exits. First floor includes seating areas on the left and right side of the space, bar area with seating for 20 in the middle of the space, restrooms and kitchen in the rear of the space, storage area behind the bar as well as in the basement. Manager Pedro Alarcon, closing time 1 a.m. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Morning, Dave Legetto and Pedro Alarcon.
Good morning, Chairwoman, members of the board. I'm Pedro Alarcon.
Great. Thank you very much, Mr. Legetto. Mr. Alarcon, if you could please briefly present the proposed concept to the board.
Well, Dave and I, we decided to get involved in this restaurant, and the community really, we just want to do a wonderful thing for the community. Why? I've been doing this business for the last 30-something years, and my food is very well known in the community. I opened 6 restaurants among U.S. citizens. I live in Massachusetts. And this neighborhood is a perfect one for us to create a neighborhood restaurant. The people walking out of the house and eat and have a few drinks and back home. That's what the people require, what the people want, and that's what we would like it to provide it to them. So I believe that's a good concept, especially my food is being well recognized in the city. So I believe that's a good choice to apply for the BNY license.
Okay, thank you. Does your partner have anything he wants to say?
No, just adding that I've known Pedro for years. This is our first chance to actually work together. So we're excited about it. I think it's a great location. I think it's something that's been vacant for a while that the neighborhood is looking for.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Alarcon, I know you have other restaurants. Are you the manager of record at any of those other restaurants?
In the previous restaurant?
Yeah.
I was the owners of the previous restaurants and the manager.
Great. I'm just going to ask the last question to get on the record, and you can answer yes or no. Are you familiar with the rules and regulations of our board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth pertaining to the sale and service of alcohol?
I am.
Okay, great. Thanks. I have no questions. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon?
No questions. Thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Siggy Jotso at the Office of Neighborhood Services. This applicant completed the community process. Our office hosted an abutters meeting on November 6, 2025, at which the proposal was received positively. There were abutters supporting the application. The Alston Civic Association is also aware of this application. We're not aware of any concerns from them. That background, our office defers judgment to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you all very much.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Those are all the items before the board this morning. The board is set to vote tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Notice has been posted to the city's website. That will adjourn this hearing. Thank you all and enjoy the rest of your day.